Howdy y'all, my name is Madison Meyer and I'm a participant in this year's Young Horse Development Program, and I have been given a few questions to discuss with you. And one of them was, if I were to change something in the program, what would I change? And necessarily I wouldn't change the majority of my program because I think that it went the best way it could. I think that I was so worried at the beginning of the program that I didn't want to mess up anything. I wanted Booney to have this solid foundation and be ready for everything that came at him. I didn't want him to, not know what I was teaching him. I wanted him to, slowly learn these things, learn the basic skills and build off of them. And so I think if I were to change something, it was putting off some skills. For example, I didn't want to back him out of the trailer till later on in the program, and I think that it was, since I didn't do it at an earlier time, I think it put us back a little bit and took us a little more time on that skill when I could have been working on something else or, doing another skill. But I think that learning that from my pro horsemen, that sometimes you just got to do it right then and there and teach them and get it over with so it doesn't become a bigger problem. I think that that's what I would change. I think I would have, pushed it back a little more, or pushed it towards the midway program more than pushing it towards the end. And other than that, I wouldn't change a thing, because I think that with all the advice and guidance I had, I think that Booney and his foundation turned out great. I think that he's going to be an overall well-rounded horse with solid foundation, and hopefully we can go from there and build off of that. And the second question was, what do I want to do in our future? So it's been a dream of mine to be on the A&M stock horse team, and I've wanted to do it since the 7th grade. And so being able to be on that team and ride him would be the best experience I could probably ever get. And either that or Tarleton or some other local university that I could go to. It would just be honored to ride him in a team like that. And I want to turn him into a working cow horse, get him on cows, in and out of the show pen. I want him to be able to work just as good, in the pasture as he can work in the show pen. I want to be able to do all those skills, and I'm learning myself, so he doesn't know what he's doing, and I'm learning on a barrel horse, because I come from barrel racing background, but we're getting a hold and adjusting to that. And I think overall that Booney is a well-rounded horse, and I think that going through those stages will be a breeze for him. And I think that with the help I've had throughout this program, I think that it will be the best experience for me and for him. And overall, I think that it will be the start of my career and just help me into my college years, help me into my, everything. Because, you walk up to somebody and say, oh, I got this colt from the Young Horse Development Program. And they're like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, and they go in, and that's when people want to start helping, because they're like, wow, the dedication and the time this kid put into that yearling, they give their advice, they put forth their effort. And I think that it was just an honor being in this program, and having to work with y'all and this association has just been great.